What is up, people of YouTube? This is Destroyer1446 here with a PO match here. I haven't had a PO match in a long time, so I'm glad to be able to upload it to the Pokezoners channel. And it's a pretty good match. The guy forfeits on me, but spoilers, but let's see why. I go into his Zelf to get up my stealth rock since I set up stealth rock with my Zelf. Now everything else about the Zelf is a special sweeper, so I just basically stuck max speed, timid, max special attack on, and then put stealth rocks on it, and it's like, that's good enough. So he switches into Shaman, I get the T-Bolt hacks for Para, but it has natural cure, so it doesn't really matter. He goes into Porygon 2. I'm like, ugh, I hate Porygon 2s. And I have to be a noob and not switch out here, even though I probably should, but I don't really care. He kills me with a tri-attack. And sorry for Pokemon Aesop any problems, because it's kind of glitchy. His Porygon 2 is pretty hurt, so it's not too much, wouldn't be too much of a problem to take out with a poke later. Going to my Cobalion to take on the Porygon 2, so it would be the best Pokemon to take on, but he goes into Hitmontop, and then I switch it out into Suicune to handle this Hitmontop, but he rapid spins away my rocks, which is rude. So I go for some Calm Minds, knowing that Hitmontop really can't do too much to Suicune, since this is Crocoon, and the Coon is too powerful and bulky. He goes into Shaman, I'm like, I got 2 Calm Minds up, what you gonna do? So he goes for the Seed Flare next turn because, oh no, he goes for the Substitute because he doesn't want to be taking a Scald from too many Calm Minds up from Coon. So now he goes for the Seed, or the, I keep thinking he's gonna go for the Seed Flare. Sorry. He goes for the Leaf Seed. So now I have Toxic and Leaf Seed all racking up damage on me. And I have like, and it's not 254, I had like maybe 50% health there. So Seed flares me, I'm asleep, I go for the Sleep Talk, and I get the rest. I'm like, whatever, fine, be that way. So I got rid of Toxic, but Leaf Seed's still racking up damage on me. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Sleep Talk, let's get a Calm Mind up. I'm like, yes. So I'm not taking Seed Flares as hard. So now that is 27% as opposed to 31%. I wake up and I'm like, rest, since I'm hurt. Since he would have killed me if I waited. So he's Seed Flaring me still, I'm late. And I'm still Leaf Seeded, and I'm just like, Calm Mind again with Sleep Talk, and so Leaf Seed, Seed Flare doesn't do as much now, and he's irritated with me, so he goes into Porygon 2. I go for the Sleep Talk, and I get another Calm Mind, so I'm at +6 now. I'm like, wow. So I wake up and just go for the Scald, and that takes out this Porygon 2. I'm glad to have that Porygon 2 out of the way, because Porygon 2 is a troll, especially for, since it gets Recover and is really bulky with Eviolite. But now I take out his Mew with the Scald because I'm at +6, there's not much I can do. And now Registeel, it takes 50% from a +6 Scald. I'm like, wow. Registeel is too bulky. And Suicune's really hurting, so I go for a rest since I want to preserve it. And he goes for the Seismic Toss. And he just keeps Seismic Tossing me. And I'm like, trying to get some Scalds with Sleep Talk. I'm like, get Scald, no, rest, dang it. So he gets another Seismic Toss on me. I'm like, ugh, come on, get me lucky here. But so I go for a Sleep Talk, and another rest. I'm like, stop getting rest. Because it's 1 out of 3 chance for it to be rest, and I seem to get rest more than anything else. But now I wake up and I go for a rest. Once again, I want to preserve my Coon, and yeah, and I do not have 304% health after getting seismic tossed at full health. That doesn't make sense, but so I get sleep talk, and I finally get the Scald, but his health is so high now that it didn't even matter anymore. So now he gets, since he's lefties, he's recovering more health than he's losing. Just because of Leaf Seed, and I get another rest. I'm like, come on, I want to take out this Registeel. This Registeel is being too bulky. If I can get a good point where I wake up, or I take out a Pokemon on the last turn of Scald for the rest, and I don't take too much damage, I can proceed to sweep the rest of his team. Other than the Victini, that might give me problems, but I'm not too worried about it. Now I get the Scald there, and I'm like, yes, now can you give me one more Scald? One more Scald, that's all I ask for. That's all I want. Come on, just give it to me, and what do I get? I get the Scald, yes. So I'm happy and all. So now he goes into his Victini. He's like, alright, I'm a Victini, I'm gonna set up a sub here. And I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna Scald you now because I have a good amount of health, and even though I'm taking damage from Leaf Seed, it's fine. Now he's stalling out Leaf Seed with subs. I'm like, I'm on to you. I see what you're doing. I'm not going to let you play these games. So I keep scalding, and when I get to low health, I go ahead and rest. But I get to really low health. It's not yet, but after he subs a bit, he'll eventually go for a Grass Knot on me. I'll have much lower. See, right here, I'd actually had much less health than that, and it was pretty close to killing me, but I go for the rest there. So, trolled, and then he forfeits here, and because the Coon has just trolled a person. Because Suicune just stayed in there the whole time. It was like, on the Hitmontop, and then I set up Calm Minds and get to +6 and surviving against Shaman, and it was basically just sitting there surviving and trolling, just epically stalling. So that's the Crocoon's power. I thought this was a pretty good match. It would have been better if he didn't forfeit, but whatever. Either way, I'm satisfied with it. So, go check out my channel, and until next week, this has been Destroyer1446. Bye.